Rising Storm by Cavan Scott will be the continuation of the High Republic series, which first started with Charles Soule's Light of the Jedi. This week, StarWars.com gave us a small excerpt from The Rising Storm, which focuses on one of the new characters that a lot of the fans have been eager about since the beginning, that character being Ty Yorrick. Ty was a Jedi Padawan who walked away from the Order and became a mercenary, giving her the title of a Saber for hire. We've been wanting to know more about her for a while now, and it looks as if we're going to finally get a better look at her character come June 29th. The excerpt is pretty short and starts off with Ty working on her ship on a swamp planet known as Safrifa. In this scene, we get a small idea of the kind of person Ty Yorrick is. While she is happy to help if the pay is right, the missions she has gone through live on in her head, as it's described that there is always blood and screaming, and that the screaming keeps her up at night. This is a character that has definitely seen true nightmares. Some of the locals from the planet begin to approach her and ask what the name of her ship is. She replies by saying that her ship does not have a name and it should not have one, as it's just a tool, just like any weapon or droid. Ty Yorrick feels she should not form attachments to things that cannot form an attachment back. However, she thinks this may be because of her past Jedi training. We do learn, however, that her ship is a YT-750. Ty is in a hurry to finish up the repairs to her ship so she can get out to buy more replacement parts, when the locals offer her Novian for a job. I'm not quite sure what Novian is, but I'm assuming it's the currency of the planet. She's hesitant to accept the job as she really should be on her way, but when she learns that the job has to do with a monster that has been killing their children, she starts to reconsider. Only when one of the locals asks, "Will you help us?" does Ty seemingly agree to take the job. Like I said, it's a very short excerpt, but it's a really cool one that's full of information. I really like that they decided to have a YT-750 as her ship, because it's an awesome callback to all of the YT Corellian models that we've seen throughout Star Wars. Now, to my knowledge, there has never been a YT-750, so if I were to put a bet on this, I would imagine that this is going to be a chance for the creative team to take early concept art for the Millennium Falcon and repurpose it. This is something we've seen already with repurposed concept art from The Force Awakens being used to create the Legacy run that we saw in Light of the Jedi. But overall, I feel like this arc of the book will give us an idea of what to look forward to in Cavan Scott's upcoming graphic novel, The Monster of Temple Peak, which also focuses on Ty Yorrick, and is set to release in August of this year. But what did you think of this excerpt from The Rising Storm? And what do you think of Ty Yorrick? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.